music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is our review for Jersey Shore Family Vacation Season 1, Episode 7. I have not been reviewing this season every episode because I don't see the need to. I think some of these episodes are being stretched out. I mean, while Jersey Shore is entertaining, it ain't entertaining enough for me to review every episode. But someone did say, you know, could I review this one because they wondered what my opinion would be on Ronnie and his girlfriend. So I'm like, you know, I'll see if I can do it. And I'm like, okay, here it is. So we all know that Ronnie cheated on his girlfriend. Now, we can't say if he really stuck his penis in somebody else's vagina. What we do know is he was in the bathroom with that girl from the club with the door closed. And we heard kissing and hugging and things going on in the zipper being unzipped. So he probably at least got his dick sucked or something. But he cheated, okay? Whenever you go into a room with a girl and she's not your girlfriend, you lock the door and we hear heavy petting and lips and stuff like that, you're cheating, point blank to the period. So now his girlfriend is in town and she does not know what happened. So it's awkward for everyone. So it's weird because I don't see chemistry between them two. It's the equivalent of when you was date, like when you meet somebody and it was oh so good in those first couple months, and now you're like, I don't think I really like them no more. Like it ain't got that same pizzazz, and that's what I get from them. You know, even seeing Dina say it's gonna be weird seeing him with another girl because I haven't seen him with another girl, you know, since Sam, and Sam's my friend. But I'm like, him and Sam been broken up for like 2 years, and not only that, you seen Sam with her boyfriend. So how was it weird? Dina, just shut up sometime. The girl, just have 4 seats or 5 seats or whatever. Just have a damn seat somewhere. So, you know, we do see Ronnie giving the girlfriend a tour, which is funny because the same tour he gave his girlfriend is the same tour he was giving the girl who he cheated on her with. So, they kind of just, you know, sit around with her and talk a little bit. When I think Vinny, someone asked the girl what's her nationality, and she says, I'm like 80% Great Britain. I said, I was like, what? And then Party was like, say what? And I'm like, right, because that's not. I think she meant she's British, but she's kind of blonde. Anyway, you know, and then Snooki gonna say, "Can you speak Great Britain?" Snooki, Snooki's so stupid sometimes. It's first of all they speak English, and it's just stupid. You know, they have a little dinner. The dinner is even awkward. Like, no one's talking. And, you know, as they kind of point out, no one's probably talking. They don't want to slip and say, well, you know, Ronnie out here bringing girls home and in the hot tubs and stuff and messing with them, touching on your butts and one in the bathroom. So everybody kind of quiet. They don't know what they can say. Jenny did ask, like, are you guys planning to get married? And they both kind of look nervous, like, oh, we're going to kind of, you know, we're just playing it by ear or whatever. Because, again, he's only known her for a year and she's like 7 months pregnant. So he didn't even know her but a couple months before they got pregnant. So it's almost like he's being forced to be with her because she's pregnant. Like, and that's what it is. Because, like, if she wasn't pregnant, would y'all still be together? Who knows? They were kind of joking around or whatever. And, you know, Mike had got some little treats and stuff. So they were joking around and saying something. And then Mike just said, well, no, y'all need to call me by my government name. And then the girlfriend then jokingly, I think the girl's name was Jan, said, you know, oh, should we call you, you know what I'm saying, the incarceration, with the stuff that Ron had said, which makes everybody know Ronnie must be talking shit about Mike to her, because why else would she know to call him that name? So, of course, that kind of rubs everybody the wrong way, but they kind of like laugh it off, whatever. And we do see Mike then saying, could someone pass the French fry? So French fry is code word for the French girl that he was fucking with when the girl wasn't there, which makes him, of course, nervous. So he and the girl go outside because she's nervous at this point. Because they know now, okay, Ronnie been talking shit about Mike to the girlfriend. The guys, you know, Paulie, Vinny, Mike, feel like is wrong. How because the girlfriend is the guest and she don't really know Mike, that was an inappropriate joke to crack because you not really like we don't know you. I feel the same way. I feel like, you know, I have a nickname that I won't say on here, and people who know of my nickname, I don't like it when they call me that because I'm like, I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they'll hear like my friend said or whatever, and then they feel like, well, I can call that too. No, you can't. You don't know me like that, boo boo. So I can see him saying like, you can't joke with me like that because, you know, I don't know you. You know, even though she was joking, I still feel like, you know, you can't joke about somebody going to prison. You haven't earned that right. You know what I'm saying? The girl kept on saying like, you know, I think we should leave it alone, you know what I'm saying? And just stay out of it. Because I think Mike wants to tell the girl like, you know, Ronnie in here, you know, trying to fuck girls in the bathrooms. But they like, no, let's just leave it alone. We do say they go to a strip club. Who takes a pregnant woman to a strip club? Ronnie does. And, you know, they're in there, you know, Vinny, who isn't single, but he's looking. Like, he's looking for some things. He's looking around. He's eye spying. He's eye raping. He's eye messing with people. He's just looking around at the scenery. He's saying how it's hard for him to be single and still have fun and not cross the line of cheating or whatever. And it's like, it's hard to do that in Miami. So he keeps saying how cute the strippers are, how, you know, they shouldn't be strippers, you know, how the parents must have sent them to stripper school. I'm like, now where do you go to, like, what do you learn in stripper? Like, who, like, is it tuition? Like, or do you just, I don't know. I would love to find out if there was a real stripper school. Okay. I mean, because there's like ballerina schools and dance schools. So, could there ever be a stripper school? I hope not. I just don't want to be that way. Anywho, he feels like he wants to save a stripper. So he sees one. He said, you know what? You should not be a stripper. I want to save you. And she's like, I just want to carry you away. She's like, well, how would you do that? He literally put his arms around the girl, picked her up, and walked away with her. Now, he only walked about 4 or 5 feet, and he was doing it to be funny, and he did not touch her butt. You know, I think he strategically placed his hands below the buttocks and above the buttocks to avoid saying I was like feeling on her booty. And, you know, he was kind of laughing or whatever. It was what it was. We also see how, you know, the girlfriend, Jen, is ready to go. She's over it. She's like, it's stuffy in here. It's smoky in here. I'm like, they smoking in the club in Miami. We can't smoke in clubs here. It's against the law. But anyway, she said how it's smoky in there, so she probably shouldn't even really be there. How she wants to go home. And Ronnie mad, like, we just fucking got here. Luckily, though, he still does go home with her. And he should say how, you know, I have to. He's saying how it's hard, you know, that they're like kind of moving so fast, how he met her, she got pregnant. Now he's like kind of being forced to be responsible and kind of forced to grow up. What you should be doing anyway, Ron, is just stupid. It was just saying, I don't want to be responsible. Ronnie doesn't want a girlfriend. He don't want a baby, but the baby at this point, you can't take it back. This is an instance where people have to realize you don't have to be in a relationship with the child's other parent if y'all are not really supposed to be together. You knocked her up. This ain't like Paulie. Paulie's up with that girl. She got pregnant, and it took some time to, you know what I'm saying, figure things out to co-parents. And I think that's what Ron needs to do, especially since we know, since this is, you know, since then they got to that big verbal altercation where it was like she was recording him on like YouTube, on Instagram Live, and they was arguing, fussing, fighting, and it was like fussing and fighting. So clearly they shouldn't be together, and you can honestly see that from their interaction on the show. Like, you can't fool me. And I think what probably happened is she probably saw the footage of the show, and when she saw the footage, it was probably worse than what he explained it to be. It's one thing for someone to say, well, I met some girl, I was kind of drunk, we kind of went in the bathroom or whatever, but nothing really happened, I was just too drunk. Then for you to see he was in the hot, he cheated. He literally met girls in the club, invited them to the house, got them clothes to get in the hot tub. He's sitting next to one, rubbing on her butt, and then takes her to the bathroom and then purposely closes the door. That wasn't a drunken mistake. You purposely did that. So I'm thinking that she probably saw the show, got pissed, and then a fight ensued. Anyway, See, on the show, he's saying how he just kind of does not want to be responsible. We do see everybody else coming home, and you know they talking about Vinny and picking a stripper up, and how that was cheating, and you can't be doing that. Your girlfriend will be mad. And what did drunk Vinny do? Drunk Vinny calls his girlfriend to tell her what he did, and to see if she feels like it's cheating. And when he says, you know, like I was jokingly, I told the girl I want to save her, she was a stripper, so I picked her up and I, you know, walked away with her like 5 feet. She said, I do think it's, you know, I don't think she said it was cheating, but she did say you were wrong. That you shouldn't do that because you wouldn't want some guy picking me up in a club like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't do that. And I'm like, and he said, you know what, you're right, my bad, I'm sorry. And it was what it was. We see a small scene of Paulie and Mike talking in the car, just saying how Ron speaking about him to the girlfriend, how he feels about it. And he's like, you know what I'm saying, I know he can talk about me or whatever, and it is what it is, but certain, my friend is he's so stupid. Anyway, he was saying how that's how he know, that's how the baby mama got those certain jokes. But he also brings like Ron would not understand, you know, what I'm going through, because Ron keeps joking about Mike going to prison. He's joking about that, like the situation, the probation, the incarceration, you know, all these things. And he's saying like, you know, he doesn't get what I have to go through. I was in the airport going to Spain, and the feds caught me and basically served me whatever, you know what I'm saying, and that was embarrassing. And then from there, you know, I'm on probation, you know what I'm saying, I got to get drug, I have to go see my probation officer every week, I have to get drug tests every 10 days, like, so it's a lot that I go through. Like, I see, like, some days I just want to, like, scream out loud, but, you know, I have to just keep going. And so I think what he's saying is he's teasing me about something that's real, you know what I'm saying, it's not a joke, and prison isn't a joke, and it's a good thing that Mike has made itself better, and he's kind of just facing the consequences of his actions, and he's going through the system and doing whatever he has to do to get through with all this stuff, this jail stuff. And he's saying how, you know what I'm saying, Ron wouldn't understand that if I said it to him, oh, so what if you have to go whatever, and he would, because Ron is still childish and stupid, so it is what it is. They all go to the beach. It was really boring. The GM rolled back with the girls on the way back to the house, and then she did ask them, you know, has Ron been good? And the weird thing about it is I don't know what the girls said, because they was saying yeah, but they wasn't showing their mouth saying yeah. And then the confessional, they kept on like, you know, it's so weird for her to ask that, like it's such an awkward ride home. So for me, I'm like, did they say yeah in their confessionals, or were they saying yeah in the car? Because I'm like, it seems as if there was no conversation in the car, which is why they were saying it was so awkward. And my thing is, when, you know, when your friend has a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like whatever it is, and that girlfriend or boyfriend asks you if your friend is a good person or hasn't been cheating or whatever, you just lie. You know, you say yes. You never snitch. My thing is, girl code don't matter if the girl who you're talking to isn't your friend. Like, if the dude is my friend and you his girlfriend, it's not my job to tell you he's cheating or that he did something wrong. That's up to him. Now, what my job is to do is tell my friend, you wrong as hell, bruh. You need to either break up with her or whatever. I will talk to my friend honestly, but it would not be up to me to tell the girlfriend anything. Like, I ain't gonna do that, because my thing is, I'm loyal to my friend. I don't know you, bruh. So I'm like, the girls acting as if it was oh so hard to lie to Jen as if they know her was crazy. If Ronnie is y'all friend and that's y'all family, that's who you support, and you tell him in private, you need to tell her your damn self. Like, you can't make us tell her that. And that's just my thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't slip up saying anything to your friend, girlfriend, or boyfriend. You just don't do it, because you should always be loyal to that friend. I think at this point we did see Jen and Ronnie like at dinner or whatever, just them two together, and it was after the whole car ride with the girls, and she was like, yeah, we should get in the jacuzzi when we get back. And he was looking so nervous, like so nervous. His leg kept shaking and everything. He was like, huh, what? Oh, okay, yeah. She's like, well, he's like, no, you know what, it's too hot. She's like, well, has anybody like got in it? And he's like, like, yeah, like the first night or whatever. Oh, did you get in it? And she kept asking like little, and I'm like, well, did the girls like tell her whatever? Because it's like, I didn't know if she was asking that just because she was curious, because she really wanted to get in the jacuzzi, or if she had heard some things and was seeing what he was going to say. Because women sometimes, well, at least me, I'll ask you questions that I know the answer to already to see if you're going to lie. So I don't think that's what she was doing. But, you know what I'm saying? He said, well, yeah, you know, the first night when those girls came back to the house, you know, we all got into the hot tub. And then she was like, did something happen? He's like, well, no, nothing really. And it's like, all right, so that's it, y'all just got in the hot tub? He's like, yeah. So he's basically lying to her. You know what I'm saying? He's really lying to her, but she does say to him, like, if you want to have fun and be free, even if you don't really want to be with me, you just say that. You know what I'm saying? That'll be fine. And again, Ryan don't know what I take that back. Ryan knows exactly what he wants. He does not know how to say it in an adult way. What he needs to say is, I know we're having a baby together, but I don't think we should be like together. Have that honest conversation. It's better to have that honest conversation when y'all are not beefed out versus being pissed off at each other and then having the conversation. Because at that point, when you're mad at each other, you're going to say some other words. It's going to be a whole bunch of crazy. It's going to just be crazy. Anywho, so yeah. But he know he don't want that girl, so it is what it is. We do. Then I think Vinny called this girl again about, because they went to the club again. Paulie, Vinny, Mike did. And because Vinny was like looking at girls and like he wants to cheat, like not that he wants to cheat, but he says, you know, people don't understand what it's like to be a horny man, and even women who say we know what's like because we're horny too. He's like, it's different. I do think it's different than a man being horny than a female being horny, simply because if I'm horny, I'm not gonna go out and just try to sleep with somebody. I wouldn't do that. I think men do that. Men get horny and they go out and they fuck whatever, and it doesn't matter. And it is what it is. I feel like some women, at least to me, I can still only speak for myself. I'm not gonna go out and just, be, fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry. It ain't gonna happen. So I get him saying that or whatever, but it was what it was. And then, after that, nothing really happened. Jen went home. She left. Ronnie still saying he don't know he wants, he does not know if he wants a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Saying how there's so many other options and there's so much fun to have. He does not know if being with her is the thing to do. And he's talking to, like, I think Snooki, Dina, Jenny, or everybody basically. And I think what they don't get, because Jenny kept on saying, like, when you find a good girl, you get her, if she's pregnant, you marry her, you be with her. And Paulie said, right, when you find a good girl. And the thing is, Ryan don't think she's that girl. They think she's that girl because she's pregnant. And no, she just got pregnant. Snooki and Jenny are lucky that they got pregnant by men they were, like, really in love with. They didn't slip up and get pregnant by somebody who they were just, fooling with or whatever. And that's what Ryan did. So they're looking at Ryan's situation and how they got pregnant. And it's two completely different situations. He literally knocked up a stranger and does not want to be with her. And he stayed with her because she's knocked up. And he don't know how to say, I don't want to be with you. And they feel like, well, you found her. She's pregnant with your child. Y'all are in a relationship. Like, you should just settle down and be with her and be happy. And he ain't happy because she not the one. And I think they don't get that. And, Jen was like, you can't be out here being a hoe. I can be a hoe if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I found my forever and my husband. You found your forever. He hasn't. I mean, it is what it is. So, and I'm like, he's clearly saying she's not the one. He's still going about it in a very, very immature way, meaning he's not saying it the way it should be said. He's not articulating it the right way at all, but his actions are saying, I don't really want to be here, but I don't have no choice, and I'm stuck between not wanting to be responsible and being responsible because it's a baby. And it's the same thing. I think if she wasn't pregnant, he would just break up with her. But he felt like, I can't break up with her because she's pregnant with my baby. Can't do that. And like Paulie told him earlier on in another episode, it took me and my baby mama a minute to get it right because they weren't together. And I think that's the plan. Ronnie and that girl don't need to be together at all. And I'm done. Anywho, put your comments below. I did this video for somebody else who asked me to do it. I'm done. I'm going to watch Mary's Boot Camp, and I probably will do it tonight. But you know, I think I'm going to go live in a minute. So, comments in. I'm Julie. This is Julie's Corner. Peace.